One millionaire owns a company valued at $3 million, but still checks the bank balance before making payroll. Another wears $20 jeans and could sell $1 million of stock before lunch. A third earns more than both of them and spends as if money expires every Friday. Same label. Completely different financial lives. UBS estimates that the world added nearly 1 million new US-dollar millionaires in a single year. But Millionaire only gives you the result of a calculation. It says nothing about the money's source, liquidity, visibility, or durability. So here are 10 types of millionaire. These are not legal categories, and one person can be a hybrid. The question is simple. What is doing the heavy lifting behind the million? The business owner millionaire has most of their wealth trapped inside a machine they helped build. The company has customers, equipment, staff, and an estimated value. Add the owner's share to the balance sheet, and they cross 7 figures. But company value is not personal cash. Selling may take years, and one difficult quarter can change the valuation quickly. The Federal Reserve found business ownership especially common among America's highest income families. Ownership can create wealth at a scale wages rarely do. But it also concentrates risk. The contradiction is perfect. This millionaire controls the asset that made them rich, and may be the person least able to walk away from it. The quiet millionaire is defined by visibility, not occupation. They may be an engineer with a large retirement account or a shop owner who never upgraded the family car. Their spending is simply disconnected from the need to look wealthy. Quietness is not proof of wealth or moral superiority. It is a strategy. Fewer status expenses, fewer expectations, and less attention. Their favorite luxury is optionality, the ability to leave a job, absorb a surprise, or say no without explaining why. The quiet millionaire does not hate nice things. They just refuse to turn their balance sheet into a public performance. The property millionaire looks wealthy from the street because much of the wealth is literally attached to an address. They may own a valuable home, several rentals, or a commercial building that appreciated over decades. The equity can push net worth above $1 million, but a building cannot pay a bill until it produces rent, supports a loan, or gets sold. Meanwhile, repairs arrive without checking whether the owner feels rich. A property millionaire can own 3 roofs and still worry about 1 broken boiler. Net worth is not liquidity. Their wealth is visible, durable, and useful, but stubborn. They are rich in square footage and sometimes poor in Tuesdays. The lifestyle millionaire is genuinely wealthy. The danger is that their identity has become even more expensive than their assets. The house needs the right neighborhood. The car needs the right badge. The holiday needs photographic evidence. Status behaves like a subscription. Once the audience accepts one level, downgrading feels like public failure. This type may have real assets and little breathing room. Monthly commitments decide what jobs they can leave and how long they can survive a bad year. They are not fake rich. Fake rich pretends the money exists. The lifestyle millionaire has the money, but keeps converting freedom into overhead. They can afford almost anything once. Their real test is whether they can afford the identity forever. The market millionaire built the million through publicly traded assets, stocks, funds, bonds, and retirement accounts. Markets publish a price every second, so their net worth can rise during breakfast and fall before dinner. Many of these assets can also be sold quickly. Liquidity creates freedom, but the screen creates temptation. Every headline offers a reason to interrupt a plan that took 20 years to work. The market millionaire usually becomes interesting only after years of being boring. Regular contributions, long holding periods, reinvested returns, and no cinematic breakthrough. The irony is that their wealth is the easiest to price and the hardest to emotionally ignore. They own a liquid fortune with a live comment section. The paper millionaire owns something that was valued at more than $1 million, but cannot be cleanly turned into $1 million today. This happens with private company shares, startup options, or restricted stock value during the last funding round. The spreadsheet looks magnificent. The bank account remains unimpressed. The US Securities and Exchange Commission warns that private placements can be highly illiquid, restricted, and difficult to resell. Unlike the business owner, the paper millionaire may own a valuable claim without control, a market, or an exit. They do not own cash. They own a story about what someone might pay later. Sometimes the story becomes a fortune. Sometimes the next funding round edits the ending. The inherited millionaire receives wealth before building the system that created it. The transfer may be direct, or it may arrive through a trust, where a trustee controls the assets under rules written for the beneficiary. A person can benefit from a fortune without having complete authority over it. The advantage is time, capital, networks, and a safety net arrive early. The burden is authorship. Every decision may be compared with the person who built the wealth. Inheritance can buy freedom from financial pressure while creating a different pressure, proving that you are more than the transfer. This millionaire inherits both the map and the shadow of the cartographer. The high-income millionaire reaches 7 figures through exceptional earnings. Medicine, law, entertainment, executive work, elite sales, or another highly paid career. But income and wealth are not the same thing. The Federal Reserve describes income as a flow and net worth as a stock. One is what passes through the household. The other is what remains after assets and debts are counted. One version converts high income into durable ownership. The other converts it into expenses and a lifestyle that requires the next large paycheck. They may look richer than the quiet millionaire while being more dependent on Monday morning. Their wealth engine is powerful. The question is whether it built a fortress or a comfortable treadmill. The windfall millionaire crosses the line in one event: a lottery prize, lawsuit settlement, company sale, unexpected bonus, or sudden inheritance. The popular story says this person will waste everything. But a large study of Swedish lottery winners found that major winners remained wealthier and reported higher life satisfaction more than a decade later. Sudden money does not guarantee sudden ruin. What it creates is decision compression. Slowly built wealth teaches lessons in sequence. A windfall delivers the exam before the classes: taxes, family requests, investment offers, and privacy choices. The biggest risk is not that the winner becomes irrational overnight. It is that everyone demands a permanent decision while the winner is still adjusting to a temporary shock. Their money arrives in one moment. Their identity does not. The serial millionaire treats net worth less like a destination and more like a repeating business cycle. They build a company, sell it, invest again, lose a large portion, then rebuild. Their advantage is confidence that skills and relationships can recreate value. This makes a great story, but beware of survivor bias. Many took the same risks and never returned. Repetition is evidence of capability, not immunity. The serial millionaire may feel poorer with $2 million than the quiet millionaire feels with one, because safety was never the objective. Motion was. For them, millionaire is not a noun. It is a verb, one that can be written, erased, and written again. Give 10 people a net worth of exactly $1 million, and the number tells you almost nothing about the life behind it. Ask 4 better questions. Where did the wealth come from? How quickly can it become cash? Who is supposed to see it? And what could destroy it? A business owner can be quiet. A high-income professional can become a market millionaire. The types are not cages. They describe a person's dominant relationship with wealth, and that relationship can change. So which type do you recognize in yourself or someone you know? If you could choose only one, do not choose the richest-looking person in the room. Choose the kind of wealth that still works when nobody is watching.